never thought I could do. Um, so yeah, is everyone can see what I'm sharing? You can see what I'm sharing. I hope I'm doing it the right way because I'm using the phone. Can you see my screen, leader? Can you see what I'm sharing? Okay, someone says, Angela says, yes, leader. Okay, leaders, my name is Vennancia Hahn. Just to give a bit of my background, it's very important that we know each other, and yeah, introduction is important. So I'm a nurse and I'm a mother and a wife as well to 4 children. And I do beauty therapist as well, and I'm proud forever business owner. I'm a business coach. Everyone forever. You become the business coach. It's so amazing. And I'm an entrepreneur. That is what I do. Yeah, actually, because I do nursing part-time and I'm a full-time entrepreneur. Yeah, so this morning I just want us to be inspired. Yeah, this sharing, whatever. Hope it's going to work. Yeah, I just want to share something on motivation and inspiration. What I realize is that especially in network marketing, it has to do a lot with motivation and inspiration, to the point that if you are not motivated enough, in this journey that we are doing, it's not fair, and it's not point enough for us to be active. And I know that I'm just on entry level still in this business. I know we have our managers here on the group, and we have supervisors. I'm just still an assistant supervisor, and I'm privileged to present to you our managers, and it's such a great opportunity, and it's growth for me actually, and that's where I drove my point of being motivated and being inspired. So yeah, thank you so much, managers. Thank you so much, supervisors on the group. So motivation, if you're not motivated enough, we live in the world where it's full of negativity, which can demotivate you or which you can be less inspired. So in this business, you have to carry a lot of motivations and a lot of inspiration, which when you look at the two, you will mix the two normally. That's what I found in myself that can make you inactive in the business. Because as we have been trained always, we are being told that you have to do a lot of planning, and you have to focus and be consistent. So sometimes we don't know where the two lines meet in what, or how am I going to be motivated? How am I going to be inspired? And what is motivation and what is inspiration? And where do I put the two so that my business can flow and work well for me? So yeah, so motivation is short term, while inspiration is long term. So in other instance, motivation helps in marketing and selling, while inspiration is long term, which gives inspiration is for building the business, while motivation is a short term. It's about what you are doing now, the activities that you are doing every day. Will be able to motivate you. Without activities, there's no motivation. So if there's any assistant supervisors in the group like me, can you give a one so that I know that I'm talking to some of my team here? Oh yeah. So if you don't have activities, you will not be motivated enough to carry the business. It's like if their managers and the supervisors in the group can attest to that, that the moment they took a step to do activities in their businesses, for example, the moment you do an activity of maybe going out to sell or participating in an event or putting a table at the mall or hosting a product launch, when you did that an activity, it draws enough motivation to make you to do more. And also it triggers by external factor that goes to the same thing that I'm saying of activities. It's about external, it's not about internal. While inspiration is internal, is what you feel inside when you feel happy and excited. This comes when most of the time we are in presentations, when we go to success days or to these meetings, when we hear the stories, we are being inspired. But motivation is much more of action. It's about what you do of action, because your own action is going to make you to be motivated in our businesses. And as well, motivation is about encouragement. Mostly, I'm going to focus on these activities because that's where what I've learned, and that's what I'm sharing this morning in this journey, is that I became motivated myself. I normally become a lot more motivated when I'm doing these activities. The moment I took a step to talk to somebody, the moment I took a step to crush my fears and put down the fear of rejection, and I spoke to 1-2 people, and the response that I got, it made me be motivated when I saw my own results. Rewarding, because motivation also is rewarding, and inspiration may not be rewarding. So the reward that comes after the activities that you do. So let us draw motivation from ourselves, from the activities that we are doing. And also motivation, it pushes you from behind, while inspiration pulls and draws you forward. You can see how these two work hand in hand. So motivation will push you from behind, which means the activity that you are doing, it will push you because it will make us to get out of our comfort zone, as well as motivation makes us to get out of our comfort zone. So for me, I really need more motivation as much as I can on a daily basis. And I believe that's why even we are on this 5 a.m. because we want to be motivated so that how we can face our morning today, how are we going to handle whatever that we are going to face the time that we woke up, and what is waiting for me out there is to be motivated this morning for what I'm going to do next. That's why motivation is short term. It's about now. It's about what you are doing now, while inspiration is for a long term. So you sometimes you don't need to be inspired to go and sell, but you need to be motivated to go and sell. You need to be motivated to market your business. And it's connected to effort as well. Motivation is about effort, and inspiration is about passion. So for me to carry on the effort that I need in my business, to build my business, to build my team, to do whatever that I need to do to carry out the plan that I have put for this week, it takes effort and it takes energy. So that energy, it comes from the activity that you are doing on daily basis that can motivate you. And in instant, as I said, that we may be managers and ego managers on the group, but motivation is a daily work, it's a daily energy that you need to carry. Because the moment that you started doing, for example, as a manager, 100cc, I'm very much sure that gave you the motivation to say, you know what, I can do 300cc, I can do 400cc, because you tested and you did an effort for you to get that 100cc or 60cc, or to recruit one person. That's what motivated you, especially to those I know a lot of people says, you know what, I haven't sold anything. I haven't done 4cc and all that. I think one of the aspects that we need to look at is, are you are we motivated enough? Are we highly motivated? Can we use motivation as a fuel? I don't know, what can we do? Maybe you can put in the comments for those who have an idea of what I'm talking about, and maybe you had an experience about what I'm saying between motivation and inspiration. And maybe you can just dot for us. We can go through the comments in the comments. Like, maybe what can we do more to be motivated instead, and just being inspired? Because we know inspiration is going to be there, because stories are going to be there, like for good, for good, for good. We are going to see posters and everything, and we are going to be inspired. Like myself, leaders, the moment, the time I started going to the meetings and attending the Zoom, I got so inspired to the moon. I was so inspired, like, I don't know. And one thing that I didn't know, that after being inspired up there, when I come down, now I need motivation. When I wake up in the morning, now, after being inspired, what am I going to do? Like, now I need to put in practice of what, because when I was inspired, it was invested in my spirit inside. But now I need the external work. Now I need the effort. Now I need the energy for me to do what I have been inspired about. So now I need these motivations. I really need these motivations to go far. I really need this motivation to carry on my life. So I wanted to bring this point this morning, leaders, that let us fuel our motivations, and even our teams. I think we should fuel them more on the motivation, and train ourselves how to be motivated. I shared my own experience and story to say the way I normally get motivated, what I've realized and what I've experienced is that when I do activities, if we are not doing activities, or maybe we have a list of activities that we have already done, which means there are more other activities out there that will make you to do that 4cc, that 5cc, that 1cc, that 100cc, that 200cc, that 300cc. If you have a bucket of motivation, for example, maybe we are reading the books for to be motivated, but I think that there are more out there to be motivated. That's the reason why maybe we are not reaching to where maybe you are not motivated enough. So if we can add onto the bucket of motivation, what are those activities that are still unsearchable that I need to do so that I can be motivated? As I gave an example, the moment, for me myself, the moment I do something new, of activities of my business or myself, I get motivated, like, wow, somebody really responded to me. Like, this really worked. Posting this really worked. That activity made me so motivated to do more. So even us here, we can do much more with a lot of motivation, which are effort based, which are energy based, which is um what do I want to say? Yeah, which is, those short term, you know, like myself, when I came into the business, I concentrated on long term. I didn't know that I was just inspired for the long term, but what will take me to the long term is the short term of the motivation, which is the activities. I hope I'm clear, leaders. Thank you. So yeah, we need to draw between the two lines and work with what will work for us. And then this now draws my attention to say, motivation and inspiration. I wanted to focus on marketing and sales, which is marketing and selling. There are other things, a lot of things that we can, that can produce motivation and inspiration. But I wanted to take the point of being motivated and fitting into the marketing and sales, which goes hand in hand, because our business is mostly about marketing, and our business is mostly about sales. So the activities that we do, it will produce marketing, because when you are motivated, you'll be able to market the business. When you are inspired, you'll be able to market the business. When you are motivated, you'll be able to make the sales, you'll be able to sell. So what is marketing? I was reading in the book that Rita Marianne once shared to us on how to recruit like a prostitute. How to recruit like a prostitute. The writer said marketing is involved with making people aware of the company's products and service, and making sure that products is ready to be bought. So if you are motivated enough, my leaders, we will not struggle to market the business, because now you develop a skill, and you develop the energy, and you develop the effort to make you to do more, because you want to be motivated. So activities will go in hand with marketing, because some of this activity that is in the pipeline for me to do is to market my business and to make sales. So let us capitalize on marketing and sales, derived from the energy of being motivated and derived from the energy of being inspired. But the entry point that I want us to take is the entry of us being motivated. And sales is the main goal for marketing, and move products from you to customer, work directly with prospects to reinforce the value of the products. Yeah, I'm about to finish, my leaders, and let me just share the last slide. Not the last, the second last. This is just something that I took from online that can help us on the sales and the marketing, and I just put it here. Maybe if we can screenshot it and then read through later, like how will sales and marketing help us in products, prices, promotion, the audience, time horizon, brand, reputation, and strategy, and all that. So it's just an example. I'm not going to say much about that. I just put it there, like you can have it on your phone, and then you can read about it. My last slide, my leader, is just the catchword of the day. Be motivated to market and make sales to build your business, which means to build your brand, because motivation is it will make you to build a brand, because you will own your own experiences. Because when you are the activities that you are doing to be motivated, because you are experiencing something. So let us own our experience and build our own brand. Remember, as we are being told in Forever, that we are not building the product, but we become our own brand. We have to brand ourselves to sell the products that we are selling. So if we are motivated enough, and those motivation is coming from the activities that we are coming up with, which means on another angle, you are building your brand. You are building something that you are proud of. Because most of the time when I came to the business myself, I thought, as much as we say copy and paste, and then I thought it's like what I see, but I didn't know that I'm just being inspired and fueled by somebody's idea, so that I can build my own brand in my own way. So yeah, own your experience. Activities will make you experience growth, because once you realize what you are capable of doing, you are going to grow for more, and that's what will take us from one point to another. That's what will make us to level up, and it will make you to start from scratch, because when you have to do your own activities, no one is going to do it for us. You have to do it yourself. You have to build a brand with the help of other souls, which means if you are reading a book, or if you are reading a book, if you are listening to whatever audios to be motivated, to be inspired, know that we just have to use that as a source, but let us become our own version, our own brand, out of our own experiences and out of our own motivations, that we build ourselves to inspire others. Because if we are motivated, and you'll be motivated to the point where you'll be inspired to inspire others. And balloon like kind, I say, don't be hard on yourself like a rock. I took an example of a rock, a stone. If you throw the stone into the water, it will go deeper until it sinks down. Sometimes be like a balloon, like just be soft, like you have no idea what to do. You are scared, you are fearful, but be just that who you are, to accelerate and to be on top of the game, because the balloon will always float on top of the water no matter what. And every celebration, every congratulations, there's balloons attached to it. Balloons are normally people normally use balloons where there is celebration and where there's congratulations. As much as small and soft that it is very vital that people normally use it on celebrations. So just be like a balloon, like, and then you are going to be celebrated. You are going to be congratulated as well. So yeah, thank you so much, leaders. Thank you so much, Leader Heather. I think I am done. I am done. Yeah.